Good morning, guys, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. Someone is a little bit clingy this morning. She isn't quite a morning person, are you, Ellie? No. And if you look at her, are you wearing the same thing as yesterday? So she is in this stage where she wants to sleep in the clothes she wore. And she's been wanting to sleep in her boots and headbands, and she sleeps with us. So it's been kind of not so much a fun stage, but I mean, when she's flipping and flopping, screaming, what can you do? So I think one of our other kids did this and it passed real quickly, but that's Miss Ellie. She's silly. We never know what we're going to get. Today is Monday, and like all Mondays, they're crazy. So we start back homeschooling today after being off for a little while. And in a little bit, we've got to go pick up a grocery pickup. We are out of a lot of basic stuff, and we just didn't have time over the weekend with Thanksgiving and shopping, and then we had their birthday party, and so there we are. So I feel like I'm starving. I don't have my favorite breakfast here, but oh well, we'll make do. And so we'll start school, and we'll take you along with that. And then I'm going to try a new crock pot recipe. It's a Weight Watcher recipe, and if you have been with me on social media, you know that I have started back up on Weight Watchers. I did it several years ago, which they call it WW now, and I've seen some good results with that just in a short period of time. So I got really off track over the last week or so. I don't even want to weigh, but so I'm going to try to make myself get back on track today and try a new recipe. It's kind of a higher point heavy, but you know, when you've eaten really bad for the last week, got to kind of wean yourself back off of it, but I'm trying. So I don't know, other than that, we don't have a whole lot planned for the day, but we'll just see how the day goes. So come on with us.
Baby bit.
I love looking at the tree every morning and turning it on. It's my favorite. And I love, we added lit garland under the TV this year, and I've really enjoyed that. And then this is Paisley's morning ritual. She tortures the cat on the couch with her. He has come in from his morning adventures outside, and now he's going to lay with Paisley. But he doesn't seem to mind too much, do you, Mr. Whiskers? No. And I think Ellie wants to go find her elves. Paisley said she's already found them. I haven't seen them yet this morning. Ellie, can you take us to your elves? Where are they? You want Paisley to show you?
Let's go find our elves. Come here.
Paisley's such a good big sister. And here's the cat. Oh, I've got to catch this. Back under the tree. This is his favorite place to be. Whenever we bring out the trees and the tree skirt every year, he freaks out. Like, he loves it so much. But he also likes to chew on the trees, as you're about to see right now. He likes to chew. And he actually bit through a lot on one of our trees, but thankfully it wasn't on. So now we're kind of nervous. We keep turning the trees off if we know he's going to be doing that, or if we're not going to be here. So I don't know, we may have that fried Christmas vacation cat this year. Hopefully not. They're in here today. They're in the room. What are they doing? So we have, who's this? We have Snowflake. She looks like she got into some trouble. They often do. All the babies are just hanging out up here, I guess. Ellie's really enjoyed the elves, haven't you, Ellie? Ours come the night of Thanksgiving, so the day after Thanksgiving when they wake up, they're ready for them.
Yes.
And this is Jack, the original. Jack was our first elf. I think he came when Sadie and Paisley were Macy and Ellie's age. Is that right, Paisley?
Yeah.
And then we had Snowflake. And then the babies came last year in their room. This is kind of after party math. Not too bad. I don't know. I don't even sleep in here. It's kind of just a playroom. The beds just take up wasted space. The elves may have a little bit of a challenge this year. The second day I think that they were here, Miss Ellie already got a hold of the babies and she carried them around and she had a fit not wanting to put them back, but she's pretty easy. She gets over her fits and we just make her get over them. But yeah, so I think they're getting kind of trickier. I feel like they probably need to stay up high this season, but we can't ever predict the elves, so we'll see what they've got planned. Macy and Sadie are, I don't know, they would sleep all day if you let them. So they're both still passed out, but Macy had fallen asleep last night at dinner time. So then she woke up and stayed up late, and I don't know, she's a night owl anyway, so that was really hard to get her back to bed. She kind of was driving us a little bit crazy, but eventually she laid there beside us and we fell asleep, she fell asleep. So she'll sleep until I wake her up probably, and then Sadie is, I mean, a train could roll through the house and she would still sleep, but they get it from me. That's how I was. I'm not so much like that anymore with kids, but yeah, so my two early birds have risen. Ellie, we still have not changed her clothes. We've got to change her clothes. And Phoebe follows us everywhere. She's our early bird too. And the other dogs just would stay in bed all day if you let them. Mr. Whiskers has found another tree already. Okay, he's perched by this window. He is the earliest riser of all. Sometimes we hear him running through the house in the middle of the night. He jumps up and like knocks down things off the nightstand. He'll swat at the blinds, and try to get behind them, and he'll have the whole house rocking at 6 a.m. sometimes 4 a.m. We just never know. He's crazy, but you know, he keeps us entertained. A ball. And you have black paint. Where did you get that?
Look at it.
And choking hazard balls. All right. You must have been in Paisley's room. Did you go in Paisley's room?
Baby room.
What's on your shirt?
It's the guy.
Is it snow?
So,
You haven't even Paisley just informed me that I forgot to put their Barbie Advent video in yesterday's video. I had it in there, and I don't know. I started playing around with it, and I think I accidentally deleted some stuff. So that will be in there today, and I'll put yesterday's in there too. So yesterday when we were in Target, and we put these little shells in the buggy. So Macy got one with her birthday money. We went ahead and got Ellie one with her birthday money because we knew they'd probably each want them. But They're kind of big. I don't know where we're going to store this. But oh well, it was really cute that was all she talked about. And then we will... Okay, we're waiting at grocery pickup. We'll see how long this takes. I feel like they've been a little slower lately, but there's only one other car in front of me and they're loading up, and then one other car just pulled up. And hopefully no substitutions. I've had a lot of that lately too. I don't know. I hadn't done grocery pickup in a little while just because it's getting a little more difficult. I don't know. And Sadie's up front with me. She is getting a head start on school. Paisley got a head start on math this morning. They start their day, their school day, with a little devotional, and they just moved into this one. It's a girl after God's own heart. There's all kinds of versions of these. This is the tween version. There's wives. There's all kinds of editions, but I think they're liking it. It's got little questions they can answer each day, just little simple activities. And Ellie is screaming for a coin, which she's not getting. And look, they had to bring these giant mermaid vanities with them. Macy, can you say hi? Macy, say hi.
Hi.
So yeah, but it's kept them entertained, and I said yes because I didn't know how long we'd be waiting for our groceries. So I don't have much. I have like $50 worth is all. It's not much, just some basics. So probably, I don't know, one bag, no, probably 3 or 4 bags is all. And then we're starving. Like, no one ate breakfast. We had, I don't know, I just wanted something easy to heat up, and I didn't have it, so I just didn't eat. And Ellie's screaming for juice, which right there. Yeah, so okay, little story about them. Macy has been addicted to milk like since she was born. I nursed her, and she was drinking like 40 ounces a day when I was nursing her, and it was a lot. And then we weaned her to milk, which I regret. She had done almond milk, and then she stopped liking it, and she went to milk. We thought it was just going to be a little bit here and there, and it ended up being like all she wanted to drink for like all these years. And Sadie over here did the same thing when she was that age. It's like, I don't know, it's just the most difficult thing to go through. Like, they don't want anything else. Well, all of a sudden, I don't know, about a month and a half ago, they got a stomach virus, and it just made her never want milk again, because it was kind of the last thing she had before she got sick, that kind of thing. And she doesn't drink it. She drinks water. She'll drink these little Honest juice boxes, which are like mostly water with a splash of apple juice. And yeah, so that was like the best thing that could have ever happened.
Mama,
and Ellie, she rarely drinks milk. If she does, it's unsweetened almond milk. But she calls it juice, but water, or water with a splash of something. But yeah, so that's like the biggest plus this year. So now if we can fully wean Ellie and get them out of our bed, we'll have that going on. Someone is very loud and wanting to say something here. Hello? Oh, we're not talking about that. That was a long time ago. Yeah, she likes to tell everybody that. So, I don't know. They're still not coming with our groceries, and we're actually late. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll get back to homeschooling when we get home. And on the never-ending laundry, it's like worse than ever. The older girls got these Barbie advent calendars that they are going to be showing you every day. These are the 2018 ones, and I'll link them below. So for day 1, I think they get a Barbie, but dig in and see. So I think they'll get little accessories, if you can see, for each day. So it's kind of fun. The ones for this year were kind of just all boring looking, red and pink everything, I think. So we went back to last year's, which seemed to have more of a variety. So we'll be excited to see what's on day 2. And we've got some little chocolate advent calendars coming for later today for all the kids. So it's just gonna be an advent kind of year. So before this one, you're going to see yesterday they opened, they have Barbie advent calendars this year. I linked it on yesterday's video without realizing it wasn't even actually in the video. Oops. But for day one, they got Barbies because they're going to get little accessories for every day. And that's like a real little leotard there. I wasn't sure if it was plastic built into it. So they are going to open day two. I'm going to kind of get in the middle here. All right. I'm excited to see what this is. And one Barbie has an injury.
Oh, look. That looks like a ballet skirt. It is a ballet skirt. Look how big it is.
It's pretty. It's sparkly, Christmassy. Oh, yeah. It matches her picture on the box.
Oh, look.
Yeah, so that's
Pretty.
very pretty. Day two. Is it really hard not to peek at the other days?
Yes.
It would be for me. But don't do it. Don't listen to me. So that's day
she's gonna get ballet shoes next. Yeah,
hopefully so. These are fun. I think I said in yesterday's video that I'll post, but they had kind of more of a variety in the 2018 boxes. You can probably find them on eBay. Amazon was out. The 2019, I believe, just kind of had all pink and red little stuff, and it just was too Valentine-like and boring, like you knew you were going to get something red or pink. So sorry, Barbie, we weren't digging that this year. This is our first year to try all these. So we've got Barbie advent calendars, we have the chocolate advent calendars, and then we have a family advent that we are going to start hopefully tonight that our church gave us. So this kind of living up the season. She is pretty. Our dog's crying behind me because I think they want to go outside. Do you want to go potty?
I'm probably scared because of the cat.
You want to go outside? Go outside. There they go. One staying inside because he knows there is food around. Frisco, do you want to go outside? There he goes. There's the cat sitting out there. The dogs run to the top. They like to just stand in the sun, but we can hear the hawks come in sometimes, so I have to watch them because a hawk actually got that little thing up there, kind of in that same spot when she was a baby, and I feel like she'd probably be pretty easy to grab in that sweater now, but she was smaller then, so I don't know. I don't worry about it too much. She can hold her own now. So yeah, pretty day. It's cold, but it's sunny, so you know it's not miserable. And they're going to just go out there and explore for a while. That's what they like to do. They think they are hunting dogs, is what they think. Okay, so the first thing is to take a small onion and chop it. Mine was kind of big, so I didn't use all of it. Add it to a pound of extra lean ground beef in a pan over I use medium to medium high. And also 1 clove of garlic. I didn't measure because we like garlic. Cook that until the meat is cooked through and the onions are softened. About 5 to 8 minutes. Once the meat is cooked through, add 1 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes and 1 15-ounce can of tomato sauce, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, and half a teaspoon of basil. In a small bowl, add 1 cup of part skim ricotta cheese, and then 1 cup of shredded part skim mozzarella cheese. It says to divide 1.5 cup total. I accidentally added the whole 1.5 cup in, but that's okay. We like cheese. So realistic, the idea is to save half of a cup to this side. So mix that together. Okay, so once you get finished with all of that, it is time to spray your slow cooker. And then you're going to put about 1/3 of the meat mixture in the bottom of it. I was really messy and sloppy here. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling organized today while I was cooking, so excuse all of that. Next, you're going to take 3 lasagna noodles and break them in pieces and just layer them over the top of the meat mixture. I think I had to look for my noodles. I didn't know where they were. They were sitting by the sink. And I saw on the recipe it said you can use the no-cook lasagna, which I did not see. So I probably would have preferred to use that, but I Googled it and it said this would work fine too. So we'll see. Next, you're going to get half of the cheese mixture and spread it on top. This part was kind of challenging. I can tell where it was low fat and kind of a lighter dish because it was harder to spread. I kind of had to end up using my hands. And I mean, if you make lasagna the full fat way, there's going to be plenty of cheese to spread, but here it was pretty scarce. So yeah, I've struggled there. So spread that, and then you're going to get another third of the meat mixture and put it on top of that. And then break 3 more noodles and layer them on top. I didn't have to break that one with my crock pot. It's so wide. And then get the last bit of the cheese and spread it. Everything just was kind of sliding around when I went to spread it, so that's why I was having a hard time. But yeah, and you see it's not a ton of cheese left to spread over that entire little area. But that's why it's a lower calorie dish. So spread that and then add the rest of the meat mixture on top. And you're going to cook it on low for 4 hours, 4 to 6 hours. I'll probably just do 4 because my pot cooks fast. And then at the end, you're going to mix the rest of that half a cup of mozzarella cheese in with some Parmesan cheese, a half a cup of Parmesan, and spread it over the top and let it melt for about 10 minutes. And then it says that a serving size is going to be 1/6 of the dish and that it would equal 10 points. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope we enjoy it. I'll let you know if it tastes okay, if we would eat it again, or if we'd rather just stick with regular fatty lasagna. Good job.
What?
So start our day with the pledge. Wait just a second, Ellie. Wait just a second. I'm going to give you some. Okay. So yesterday then we go to the calendar. Except Ellie is about to tear it all up here. Some days she does that. Not very often. Yesterday was 1. That's right. So Macy has pointed out that 2 comes next. Number 2 comes next. So we only have to count to 2. Yes, right there. Today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So today is Monday. Can you say Monday?
Monday.
And look, we changed the month. It's a new month. Can you say December? December. Set this way. December.
December.
It's Monday, December. What number? 2. Okay, and Ellie's busy putting butterflies down here. So now let's look at the weather. What is the weather like today?
It's sunny.
It is sunny. So we've got to put a sunny on here, don't we? We've got to put a sunny on Monday. Yay! And Ellie has already put up that today is Monday. You're so smart, Ellie. Good job. And somebody's got our little arrow. We're supposed to do tomorrow, yesterday, but for now we're not going to. Macy, what season is it? Somebody's got summer up here. It's not summer, is it?
Summer.
No. The leaves are falling. It's still kind of fall. It's in between fall and winter because it's not winter. Macy wants it to be summer. So we're going to be summer apparently.
It's sunny.
Okay.
Sunny.
I'm trying not to show our phone number and address, but Macy, who do we call when we have an emergency?
And
Who do we call when we have an emergency?
911.
Good job. And I just showed her what her letter.
911.
Good job. Our letter for this week is going to be J. Our letter this week is J, Macy, isn't it? For who? Who is our letter J for?
Jesus.
Jesus, because why?
Because.
Is it Christmas and Jesus' birthday? And that whole calendar is about to come tumbling off with Ellie. Okay. And we have our Bible verse. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever. Hebrews 13:8. So we will work on that this week in hopes that they kind of learn it. The girls always listen in on this part too. Sometimes if they're in a hurry to do their school, they'll work through it. But they usually like to see what their little sisters are doing. But today, this is not usually the madness that happens in the morning. They're just a little crazy. We've been off for a while, and I guess they're very excited to start back.
Mama, look at my picture.
So pretty.
I'm gonna make it castle.
Macy and Ellie had a short school day today, and we've kind of hit that afternoon slump. So they are going to play in their sandbox for a few minutes.
Mama.
It's such a mess. We used to have this on our back porch, but it just, they always track sand in, but I don't think it matters where we put it. There's going to be sand all in the house. So if you want to know what it's like to live on a beach, just get one of these sandboxes, because it will be all through your house. What are you making?
A castle.
A castle? What are you making, Ellie?
A castle.
A castle.
Yeah, yellow day for me.
Please.
Yellow. Please.
You can't reach that? Are you bossy?
No.
No. Are you bossy, Ellie? No.
Well, everybody's not bossy. I'm bossy.
Yeah, you are, girlfriend. Hey, what's your name?
Macy.
Look at me. Ellie and Macy. How old are you, Macy?
I'm 4.
You just had a birthday, didn't you? Oh, you're 5 now, Ellie. We heard a metal clank, and apparently someone is trying to tell us that his bowl is empty. It sits up here on this bench so the dogs can't eat it, but I guess he gave it a little push so we would hear it so he can get some more food. Are you a little bit hungry, Mr. Whiskers? He thinks he has to eat like every 30 minutes. We put, as you can tell, he's pretty big. He's like almost 20 pounds. We put him on a diet. He's eating way less food. But he hasn't lost a single ounce, so I don't know. Maybe he's just meant to be fat. Who knows? He's fat and he's happy, and he is, 9 years old, so he's living a pretty good life. On to snack time. What are you eating, girls?
Carrots.
We got carrots, banana. Somebody's got some cheese there. And then we have a little dog just patiently waiting for someone to drop something. Is it good? Everybody's getting kind of cranky. It's only 2 o'clock. So, I don't know. We've got a little while. Sadie is finishing up coloring her cover for A Christmas Carol. We have, I think, 2 more sections to read and lap books to do. And then we will move on to our book report, and then we'll be finished with that book for the season. Paisley is getting ready to do... I've got to give her her new spelling list, so she's got a surprise. She's not doing that list.
We're doing Christmas?
Christmas. So they're working on their Christmas spelling list. I put it on the board for them. This is just our holiday list. I made this one up. It's kind of, some of them are super, super easy, but then some of them are just common words I noticed that weren't being spelled correctly when they would write letters and lists and things. And I don't know, we just kind of went back to the basics for Christmas just to make sure we know those. So it's a big list, 28 words, and they will have their test probably on Thursday. And then these stakes up here are just the stuff we need to finish before the new year, if we can. If not, no big deal. So what they're doing is they are writing their spelling words down on index cards. This is how I've taught them to study. They write their card they're each word down on a card so that they can flip the card over and spell the word and that kind of thing. It's just, they're getting older, trying to teach them how to study and take notes and things like that to get ready for older middle school years, which Sadie's in middle school, but you know, 6th grade it, to me still is not really middle school, but to help for the 7th, 8th grade type thing and getting into high school. So they are big kids this year, which is really weird for me because I don't know, it's a whole other ball game to learn to teach, but kind of more independent. So yeah, they've got to finish this. We've got, what do we have left? Fix It Grammar.
Fix It Grammar.
Fix It Grammar. And that's really it.
Fix It Grammar.
We got to catch up on that.
Oh, they have math to do. So we kind of just use a range of curriculum. I know we get asked a lot, but for spelling, they've been using BJU Press, I believe, and it's been okay. I don't know that it's my favorite, but it's been okay. And they're using IEW for language arts, which I don't know. I'm kind of struggling this year. I don't know that I love all of it, but that's that. So we're hoping this is our last week of school, and this may be all that we video for school the rest of the days. And it's only 2:15. We didn't even start school until like 1 o'clock, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how short of a day we're having. It's nice. It's just the beauty of homeschooling. It's felt like the longest day in the world. I don't know. Here is the finished product. So we all decided that this was absolutely delicious and we would have it again. All right, we are ready for our chocolate advent calendars for the night. Look how cute they are, all patiently waiting. Everyone's excited. Okay, so today is day 2, so you have to find the number 2, Macy.
Number 2.
All right, go ahead. And Ellie gets to do number 1 and number 2.
It's a hat. Like
Macy.
we said.
Open yours. Can you eat it?
Macy.
You know the chocolate?
Is it good, Ellie?
Can you open it? Oh. Oh. Yeah. You're pushing it. Good job. Now I can't get out. I can't
What is it today? It's a hat. Cute. Macy needs some help.
I knew we were right.
Is it good, Ellie? Alright. Good job.
Yummy, yummy.
Was it good? Ooh, a hat. That's Taz's. Taz get a hat too.
It's good.
Yeah, see? You got them. Let's wait tomorrow.
What do you think, Macy? Good? Say thank you, Gran.
Oh, no.
Oh, she wants more. Hey, Ellie. That's all. Can you say Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, and welcome to the end of day 2. We are ready for our tea. It is apple cider tonight. Jeff already tried his. Did you already try his? Is it good?
Yeah.
We cooled it again. I don't like apple cider, so we'll see.
It's pretty good.
No.
I like it.
No. That's not my thing. Okay. I will not be drinking that one. So it's still super early, but we're going to wrap up early tonight so we can just chill. We have our little family advent guide that our church gave us. They gave each family one to do these during the Christmas season. And it has a little something for each week. And so we thought we'd do that tonight on camera before we end the night. So let's see what week 1 is. I think it's just reading tonight. Yes, Hope from Prophecy is tonight. So kids, the dogs are so cold. This is just real life with us. Okay, so it's got Isaiah 7:14 and 9:6, and we're going to read these. Throughout all of history, God has never left his people hopeless. God promised to send Jesus to rescue people from sin and make a way for us to be welcomed into God's family for eternity. The best gift ever. Can y'all say good night? Good night. See you tomorrow.